We are delighted to have you join us here again in Ghana, West Africa, for a couple of minutes where we share a trailer load of information that will give to the state investors and those in the business, just in case they wanted to start or expand portfolios and do business in up to 150 different nations on our globe. That is our target. Because this is an outdoor recording, please overlook all external sounds and noises. This is a speaking engagement. I'll give a quick introduction because I tend to give advice on the show. Having studied real estate in USA, written and published 2 books in USA, won an award for poetry in USA, attended 12 conferences for Christian leadership in Maryland, USA, and other conferences in that country, and a lot here in Ghana. Mind you, I've been to about 22 of them. The last one was the African Prosperity Dialogue held at our presidential lodge in Pedwasi, Iberi. Having worked on committees, been on committees, various committees, Action Chapel International, a church with over 100 branches worldwide, and having actually moderated / emceed some of their women's programs. Having been at our Artists Guild here in Accra, programs we organized, perhaps 200 or more seated. If you would actually address the crowd, I would one of those. I would be ministers of state, etc. Having been at the Columbia Ambassador to Ghana's residence here in Accra for a program organized once a month for almost 12 months, strictly by invitation. There'll be about 100 people seated again. A few would actually contribute by speaking at one of those. Seated would be ambassadors and their staff, as well as authors. Having been at Metro TV, Pyramid House Accra hosted a program called Playback. Mind you, I've had various TV appearances home and abroad. Having actually been at NTS Telecom, East Legon, Head of Marketing, Toyota Ghana, Sales and Marketing, various positions home and abroad, because you cannot say everything. I'll end with opening my own offices at Roman Rich Accra, shops in Accra, hiring 5 people to work with me here in Accra, and now actually recording this from home. Introduction done. So, we're looking at real estate in Holland for 2026. According to experts, they're expecting an investment volume for this year of up to 14 billion euros. This is like a 10% increase from the past. So Holland is doing well in that sector. Again, the commercial sector has to do with industrial, office, retail, and hospitality. Generally, that's about it. So before we actually say goodbye, I like to share tidbits people may find quite informative. But take a seat for that. Kindly join me. So, having studied LLB law, City University in London, UK, studied not practicing, there's still some work to be done on that. I tend to give free legal advice or non-legal advice geared towards solving global or national issues on the show. In the past, I've given up to 63 different forms of advice to 11 different nations in the United Nations, advice offered. Today, we're looking at this fact. We started talking about giving a stimulus check in third world countries and Ghana as it is done abroad. This is one of the advantages to that. If they find a way to give this stimulus check to taxpayers, what happens is that after a while, we said earlier, people will start paying taxes. The people who don't pay will start paying because they want to get this check when every government comes once every 4 years. Unemployment will be a thing of the past as it goes on, because the average Ghanaian will do a lot with 10,000 or 5,000. They'll trade with it. Let's leave it at that for now. I said earlier, I have 2 books written and published in USA. They're selling now on Amazon.com and other websites. In the past, they sold in bookshops in USA, bought in UK, bought in Accra, Ghana. They are in libraries in New Jersey, USA, given out to students for free at Accra Trade Fair Center. When authors had their books on display, I was there. Met students who couldn't afford it but wanted to read. 2 TV interviews, Metro TV, Accra, 2 radio interviews. One I was in Accra in the studio, the other one I was in New Jersey when they called me and said, "We heard your book is out. Can we interview you on the phone and air it?" I want to say thank you to all viewers, YouTubers. Kindly hit the like button and the notification bell. Thank you to all viewers, including about 200,000 views total LinkedIn from 2024 to 2026. This is the first time such a show was done. Real Estate Portillo's News for now. Because we have 8 billion people on our globe, anything now for the first time is worth noting. My name is Jacqueline. Enjoy your day.